Hey everyone, this is Dalton at Daltonians TFs, and I'm bringing you the second part of our Botcon 2015 reviews, and that is going to be over the Waruders, Marauders, Warriders. I believe that's it. Yeah. No, Waruders, yeah, Waruders, Marauders, Warriders. And here we've got the Paralyzer, the Storm, or Paralyzer with the Buzzers, the Storm Riders with the Crushers. Wait, no. Storm Riders with the Crushers, the Mud Fighters with the Thrasher, and the Parasite, and the Ripper. And these are all kind of like a Diaclone based thing, mostly around the Storm Rider, which also can be the King Warudor, or based on Waruders, which was a 3-member combiner from the Diaclone toy line. We will get more into that, especially with some of these little homages, such as, well, let's go ahead and bring in Waspinator here so you can see him with them. So you can kind of see basis on that. Bring in Zap Trap and Beat Jit. So we can have all 10 of our Diaclone bugs, as far as, you know, the main ones that you can get if you just get one set of this troop builder. So let's go ahead and get this out of here. And go ahead and show you the bio card. So there's the Storm Rider, and they all have the same bio, it just shows different images, much like what we got with the Dread Pirate Crew. So there is the Storm Rider, and there's the bio if you want to read it. Kind of hard, so there we go. And then the bio or the stats. Here is our Mud Fighter, the Paralyzer, and the Parasite. So now we got that out of the way, go ahead and take a look at these just real quick individually. Like I said, with this one, it's a direct Diaclone homage. I've seen some people repurpose this as a stand-in for a Generations Inferno. It doesn't really work, especially when we get into the robot mode, but we will take a look at that here in just a few minutes when we cut to these guys being in robot mode. And they all come with the little Target Master Waspinators that came with the Legends Starscream back in 2013. So, and we've got the Paralyzer right here. I love the deco on this thing. All these guys have really great decos, but I think the next two probably my favorite. This would probably, I don't know, this kind of sits in between those two as one of my favorites. The Storm Rider is fine, but I don't know, just something about the purple, the pink, the black and white. This could work as a stand-in as an upgraded Bug Bite, which is where most of this color scheme comes from, is the 2013 Bug Bite, and there goes my phone. Set that off to the side. So, yeah, mostly an homage to the 2007 Bug Bite. So, set that off to the side. Then we got the Parasite, which is based on the Halloween HorrorCon deco of Waspinator. Also, yeah, it was based on the Transmetal. I really do love this. The gold looks beautiful, the purple, the black, the red here on the wings, and the stinger. This one and the next one are probably my two favorite decos. Just absolutely beautiful. Something about black and purple really makes me think of a Skywarp. Yeah, you know, if we didn't get the other Skywarp from Beast Wars, this probably would have been him rebuilt as a Predacon. So set him aside. And the Mud Fighter, which could double as two different things. It could double as a buzzsaw from the regular Waspinator mold, or something I'd prefer if I got another one of these guys, just of this, but I think I'll get one more of the full set. Could be a Shattered Glass Waspinator, because this is the deco he appeared in. Looks very good. You could even, I guess, double as a Beast Wars equivalent of Bumblebee, because, yeah. But that's just the way I see it. I mean, all of them are pretty good, especially together. So that's how I tend to have them, you know, in robot mode. So let's go ahead and get these guys into robot mode with their little pilots, and we'll be right back. Alright, and here we have the Waruders in robot mode, and again, they look really great. right off the bat, let's go ahead and bring in Zap Trap and Beach It so we can see them all together here. So there we've got that. And bringing in their mold predecessor, there is the Hasbro Waspinator. I know a lot of people would probably prefer the Takara or the exclusive one that came out here a couple years ago with Rat Trap and Rhinox. I might get one of them one of these days, but just having the Hasbro one for right now works for me just fine. So real quick, let's take a look at the pilots, I guess you can call them. Here you've got the Buzzer, which all these have the same gray torso and gray torso and head, but they all have different colored limbs and stingers. So the Buzzers all have this kind of muted yellow along with the yellow eyes. So, and they can still turn into the little gun thing. Actually, I have to wrap the wasp head for that, but you can still do that. I honestly don't care much for that gun mode. But since these are pilots, and again, thanks to Dakota, which you guys know as Primal Sabbath, or just Dakota if you guys watch Cybercast. Let's go ahead and bring these wings down. Actually, basically take the back legs, plug them in. The arms plug or go around into these little sections here where the wings will fold up into, and you can just sit the Waruders pilot right on there, and fits in pretty well with the. Now, of course, the pilots aren't going to match the. Well, I say that, but only one of them really matches up with their vehicle, creature, whatever. I really need the hips on this one for me are giving me problem, or the ankles. I need to fix it. The easiest way I found to fix it is just with a C-clamp. So just take a C-clamp and press these together because they are pretty loose. So there we go. Really love the deco on this. Once again, like I said, it's meant to homage Bug Bite if you were to have a beast mode. It looks really good. I love the red paint here on the legs. I mostly like the purple and the black, especially. Well, just the black, white, the purple. I don't know how I feel about these kind of brown legs. Just feels out of place. But I guess it breaks up the colors. Same, little antenna here. Eyes are nicely painted, or not painted. They're just the same translucent plastic that you got here for the wings. So, got that. So let's go ahead and bring in our Storm Rider with his Crusher pilot. And once again, I do really love this light blue on here. The black and then the dark blue for the compound eyes looks really good. And he's pretty much the only one that has pretty much the same color eyes as the bug mode. I mean, yeah, it is translucent. It's a little bit darker, but getting some light in there. Really bright blue light piping. So it looks really good. Just get this organ. So, and yeah, I don't know. All these look really good in their own way. I don't think I really have a favorite besides the couple of the other two are probably my top two favorites, and these guys kind of even out. I don't know. They're all really good in their own way. By themselves and as a group, they look great. So there's not one of these four that I don't like. Go ahead and look at our Crusher right here. Again, same thing, just with the red plastic for the limbs. Let's go ahead and bring that head up. Straighten out these arms. Bring the feet forward. And just like before, we gotta move the wings out of the way. hook the legs underneath. And make sure that stinger lines up under there. You can straighten the wings out a little bit. I actually kind of like them out to the side, so. There's our Storm Rider with his Crusher pilot. If I can just get him to stand. There we go. Come on. He's not wanting to stand. Great. We'll have to tighten the joints on these guys again. So just do this for now. Looks a little weird, but it's the best I can do with the way his joints are acting up. Let's go ahead and get Waspinator out of the way. Bring in our Mud Fighter with the Thrasher. There we go. And something's wrong with his leg here. It's like it's been bent. I need to be careful of that. I can actually see the stress mark there, so yeah, take care when you're messing with these, that way you don't snap any of the little legs off. Like I said, just be careful. Bring that up. This up, like that. Just get it ready. And like I said, this is supposed to represent a Shattered Glass, Waspinator, or Buzzsaw. But I like to see it as both, and I guess you can take like this off, put a Bumblebee head on there, and oh look, it's Bumblebee as a Bumblebee. No. It's either Shattered Glass, Waspinator, or the Mud Fighter for me. And if I do pick up a second one of this, it will go on my Shattered Glass Beast Wars shelf as soon as I can get some more on there. Like I said, I do have the Fox Kids Tarantulas as my Shattered Glass Tarantulas. So there's that. But yeah, I do like the black and white deco, the yellow or the green eyes, the green wings. All comes together pretty good. So we go ahead and also got to rotate this head up. Be careful of the bug legs. And plug that on just like that. And then we got Mud Fighter with the Thrasher pilot. Now this one, I've gotten to stand up pretty good. Sometimes one of his ankles will give, but usually he's just fine. Let's go ahead and get these wings straightened like that. And carefully put them back here. Bringing in the Parasite. Let's change something here real quick. Okay, for some reason it's coming out really blue on here, so don't know why. I think it's the purple that's throwing it off, so let's take this out. Yeah, the purple or gold are kind of throwing off my camera, so. But you do get this pretty much kind of a Skywarp color scheme, like I said before. And I really dig it. This one and the Mud Fighter are like I said, my two favorites. And since this was supposed to be the Halloween HorrorCon repaint of Waspinator, it really works. And the closest we got before this was Venom, or Venin, out of the little Waspinators, but it was just purple and black, like purple torso and black limbs, I believe. I can't remember. I just know it came with Acid Storm and it was purple and black, so. But I really do love this, and especially the gold on the chest, on the crest there, the purple antennas. You even got gold here on the teeth. I don't know how well you're going to... There we go, I can see that now. So yeah, that looks really good. And then for the Ripper pilot, you just go ahead and adjust the wings. And do the same thing, bring the bug legs to the front, or the arms actually to the front. Like that, bring the helmet up, the chest. And this all plugs into here. And there we go. So there is our Parasite with the Ripper. But no, his name's not Jack, so sorry to all of you novel fans. Oh, come on. Trying to get him to stand. He's also got some bad ankles even after there we go. So go ahead and set him back here and get Beat Shit and Zap Trap. Okay, there we go. So there we have our villains for the comic and the box set all together. Now of course you can't, this is meant to be the troop builder, so you can have a whole bunch of these. I mean, I'm going to try, if there's another sale in the club store, at least get 1 or 2 more sets. One to have for double this, and then one to separate out as different characters. So, that pretty much does it. I know this has kind of been a weird video, so hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to be going over the full Botcon 2015 set, so next we'll be looking at the maybe the other Diaclones and the Autobots and then the box set. So we'll get that all figured out. So hope you guys enjoyed this review. I really do love all these Waruders. Each one has something about them that I like, mostly these two, and then this one for being purple and this one just for being completely unique color-wise. So hope you guys, well, I mean, yeah, they're all unique. So, like I said, hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to check out all the links down in the description, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Be sure to check out Stasis Lock, which is part of Bricks on the Dollar's channel. Well, check out Bricks on the Dollar. He's the host of Stasis Lock, which is all part of the Cool Table Network. So go ahead and sit your ass down and check out some of those. Also, be sure to check out G1 Hexatron, host of both Cybercast and the Galactic Gumbo Show. At the time of this recording, it is only a week and a half away from Pete's Robot Convention. So I guess it's kind of a good thing that we're looking at some convention-related figures before, you know, we go to that. So be sure to look out for some videos on Instagram and Twitter, and here actually too. So there'll be a whole bunch of stuff I'm hoping to come out. So I'm not going to make any promises. I'm going to try to get some videos out. So just be on the lookout for that. So hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you all next time. Like I said, well, Stasis Lock is every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, Cybercast is every other Saturday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, followed by Galactic Gumbo, which is about 8:30 Central Standard Time, just depending on the length of Cybercast. But there's not going to be one this week, so it'll be next week while we're at Pete's Robot Convention. So, Dakota, Mike, and I will be there. Unfortunately, Josh and Rick are unable to make it, so like I said, unfortunately they won't be able to attend, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you all next time. Like I said, be sure to check out some of these other videos coming out. I think next we'll look at 2 Diaclone characters, which are Burnout and Lift Ticket. So, like I said, be on the lookout. See ya.